Hello everyone and Assalamu alaikum. This is Introduction to Psychology Part 2 by Dear Knowledge. Okay, we have started the chapter 1, which is about the motivation, and in our previous video we have covered the lesson 4, which was all about the psychological motive. So if you haven't all watched that video or you have missed any of the previous lectures, I have given all the links in the description section. Go ahead, click on those links and watch those videos. If any of the link is missing, you can ask me in the comment section and I will update the description section for you. So in this video we'll be starting with lesson 5, which is about the social motive, and in lesson 5 we'll be starting with the part 1 of lesson 5, which is about how social motives originate. Now, before moving to how social motives originate, we will start with the social motives, what actually social motive is. Now, social motives are the complex motive states or needs that are the wellsprings of human actions, and they're called social because they are learned in social groups, especially in the family as children grow up, and because they usually involve other people. And social motives are generally persistent, or we can say persisting characteristics of a person. Now, no sooner one goal is reached then the other motive is directed towards another one. Social motives are learned, and hence their strength differs greatly from one individual to another. Now, social motives are important components of personality, causing the characteristics and enduring differences among people. Now, it is important to note that physiological needs are vital, but sometimes social needs become more important for the continued existence of an individual. It is, for example, not uncommon for a man to commit suicide because he has lost his honor through becoming involved in a public scandal. For such a person, life without money or life without honor is impossible. And there are ways which describes how the social motives or the derived needs originate. Now, one is means become ends. The second is channelization. The third one is secondary reinforcement. Now, we will be discussing this one by one. So let's start with the means become ends. Or in short, I can say to attach value to something. Now, experiments conducted by Wolfe-Chimpanzees were trying to attach value to chips, which they received in payment for performing various tasks. Young chimpanzees were first thought to use chips in a type of machine in order to receive food for reward, and next step was to teach them to discriminate away proper chips of different colors. Now, boxes were placed in the corner of experimental room, and each one was filled with the poker chips of a certain color, and each time that the trader paid in a red chip, he was given a piece of orange, and a blue chip was worth one shelled a peanut, and a white one purchased a slice of banana, and a green one bought a slice of bread. Now, it didn't take the monkey too long to master this coinage system, and he indicated plainly that the most valuable item in stock was the banana. While chips were turned in more frequently, white chips were turned in more frequently than other color because the second came the blue chips for peanut. Now, the least popular of all were the green because the trader was not all fond of bread. Now, this was about the experiment which have proved means become ends. And a second topic which we'll be discussing is channelization, or in short, we can say using energy through proper channel. Now, this was advocated by Murphy, and his statement is needs tend to become more specific in consequence of being specified in specific ways. Now the last one is secondary reinforcement, or we can say that secondary reinforcements are those reinforcements which are learned. Now, Hull's principle of secondary reinforcement states that stimulus response connectors are strengthened not only by occurring at the time of need reduction, which we can say satisfaction, but by occurring together with any stimulus that have been closely associated with the need reduction. So this was about the today's video, the part one. And if your concept is clear, you can like the video. If not, if there is any topic, any point which was a bit confusing and you didn't got that point, you can ask me in the comment section and we will be happy to help you out. Plus, if you're new to this channel, subscribe to our channel, subscribe to Dear Knowledge, click on bell icon so you'll never ever miss any notification. And you can also share the link of the channel, share the link of our video with your family members and friends, because sharing is caring. Until then, Allah Hafiz.